I want all Nigerian leaders to watch this video carefully about Ibrahim Traore.
Various international organizations
because
have
it
accused
will
you
do
of
us
actively
better
oppressing the
if
press
all
and civil
these
society.
leaders watch this video
Is there a
to
place for
learn
human
about
rights in Burkina Faso?
good leadership and what we
Are there
really
human
want.
rights in Burkina? What do they call human rights? I don't know what they're thinking. You know, no one is going to come here to fund people and brainwash them to destroy our countries. That simply won't happen. Do you know how many NGOs there are in Burkina? Can you imagine? Do some research. It's not even hundreds, you know? It's a lot. I'm not going to give you the number. Do some research. Look into what each NGO actually does. Do you really believe it's humanitarian? So when we fight things like that, they say we're fighting human rights. Is that what human rights are? We are fighting terrorism to keep our people safe. So we give the right to life to our people. That's the first right, isn't it? The right to life. Are we not fighting for human rights? We're fighting to reopen closed schools so that children can go to school. The right to education, isn't that a human right? Who is fighting for us? Who's helping us? These same people who squawk every day about human rights, not one of them has given us a single bullet to fight the terrorism that's killing our children, to fight the terrorism that's closing our schools, that's destroying our schools. This means that the terrorists are fighting against human rights. We are fighting for human rights, and they are encouraging the terrorists. Who is fighting against human rights? That's what they say. I was just telling you about some of the things happening in Europe and all that. But that's where they're fighting against human rights. Otherwise, human rights exist here. And remember one thing, human rights come from Africa. They don't come from anywhere else. They come from Africa and from West Africa, right here. The first charters that spoke of human rights were here, in the AES Confederation, specifically in Mali.
The Kurukanfuga Charter.
Kurukanfuga. So human rights were known to Africans. We were a well-organized society. Everyone with their rights, even women's rights. It's in Africa that women's rights first existed. Elsewhere, they didn't exist. And it's those people who think they can talk to us about women's rights or human rights. They don't know any rights. Who's talking about human rights? Who bombed and killed children in Libya? Who's bombing children all over the place, dropping bombs indiscriminately, killing children and all that? Is that human rights? That's not what we do. We are fighting for the lives of our people. We protect them. Our soldiers are dying to protect them. We're doing everything to open our schools, to educate them. We're doing everything to subsidize our farmers, to develop agriculture so they can eat their fill. We're doing everything to drill boreholes so that people have clean drinking water. Who is fighting against human rights? It's them. They have no respect for human rights.
The VDP are accused of serious violations. Where do things stand with the promised investigations?
Those who say the VDP are accused of serious violations, what evidence have they presented? We ourselves, when we've caught VDP members in certain acts, they're in prison. Those VDP members are in prison. They know where they are. And we've said anyone who, this isn't someone, listen, we are adults. We are adults. No one should come here and look at us as subhuman. We know what we're doing, and it's that mentality too that's dangerous. Because often, certain leaders in the West and all that see Africans as subhuman. And so they come here, as if they're the ones who have to teach us things. I told you that the right to life, we're the ones teaching that to the rest of the world. No one teaches us that. So it's true there have been some small problems with certain VDP members. Some have committed blunders and such. They're in prison. We have no qualms about that.
Now, everything they're saying, what proof do they have?
Nothing. It's us, when people accuse us, we do the investigations. And very often we find it's what we call perfidy. The terrorists, they come, they carry out massacres in places, often wearing our uniforms. People even say it's the army. And then they leave.
Sometimes they've come in army uniform?
Yes, but it's not us. They use our flags, everything, our insignia, and then they do it.
And the terrorists publish videos
of that.
But why don't they see?
The terrorists post videos on social media where they're in our uniforms, in our gear and everything. They go and carry out actions. And then they film it, they give it to these people, to these individuals, to say it's the armed forces. They're well aware because they're the ones who go there themselves. How did they manage to have a channel with the terrorists to get images? How do they do it? And some people even have the nerve to tell us they filmed, I remember once an NGO talking about satellite imagery. They saw Malian forces committing abuses. They're not even ashamed. They don't have the intelligence to know that what they're saying isn't right. Why do I say they don't have the intelligence? It's because they always see black people as subhuman. Otherwise, if you have the capacity to have satellites to see forces committing abuses, but you don't have the capacity to have satellites to see the terrorists, you're insulting us then. Here, our whole struggle is for the survival of our people and their security. And we're living well. We're living well. We're in good harmony. Otherwise, well, we wouldn't be able to go where we want. And there you go, we wouldn't be able to act. You can walk around Burkina, you can go everywhere, anywhere you want. You'll see what's changing in Burkina, what the people appreciate about our revolution and everything, and it'll do you a lot of good.